right, here we go again. I'm going to try with the numbers. Getting there. We are taking on Cretin. A couple new people today. We got Joe Hambrick out there and Aiden Kalmus. So we got Donahue, Jelmo, and Carriage starting us off. We got Rogers and Drake on defense. And Cretin starts off with ice. No, you're fine. I got a lot of them over here. I can get the whole corner right now.
Can you?
Yeah, I don't see her at all.
Okay.
Oh, they're going back to center ice. All right, Donahue on the draw. Draws it straight back to Rogers. Rogers over to Anderson. Anderson, Jelmo. Tips it in deep. He's going after the puck. Here comes Cretin, center ice. Donahue picked it off of center ice. Over to Drake. Drake around three guys here. Enters the zone. Got Donahue out front. Got a line change here. Forwards are changing up. Leighton Durant takes his man out along the boards. Leighton again. He gets knocked down that time. There's Rogers off the glass. AJ Vanauer hustling after it. No ice. They're going to play it. All right. Good energy from Farmington here so far.
Yes.
Hey, Ken. Is that Bade?
I think it's Bade. I know it is.
All right. Our goaltender is Chris Bade for the first half. We're playing two halves. About 25-minute halves. There's Grant roughing that guy up along the corner. Got Worley in there now. These two are both going to go. They're having a little wrestling match in the corner. They both going, I think. They were just all tangled up.
Yep, I was seriously the first time.
They both going? All right, they're both going. Still 5-on-5. And we got out there, we got Button, Bond. I can't see who's on the far side yet. Quick shot, nice save by Bade. Tracy buzzes it along the boards, not quite out. There's Caleb. Over to Button. That was tipped by Gilling. Both Gillings trying to get it out. Here's Teagan. Teagan over to Button. Button just flips it down low. Tanner hustling after. Tanner gets there first. Tanner gets bumped off the puck.
Good shot.
All right, 17. Who is 7? That's Kalmus out there. Kalmus out there. Dapper. Susie, nice stick. He's out there. Here's Hambrick. Hambrick out there, number 3. Harrison. Over to Kalmus. Shot. Deflected to the corner by Trace, by John. I'm sorry. That was Harrison. That's out front, nothing there.
I heard AJ's name mentioned. I'm like,
A couple different numbers out there. 3, 7. We got Hamburg out there, Kalmus out there. All right, next in line we got Jelmo, Donahue, and Karich. Donahue on the draw. Defense, we got Sullivan and Rogers, both taking their guys out along the board. Jelmo coming in to help out.
Now they did switch it up a little bit.
Sullivan knocked off the puck. We got 2-on-1 now. Rogers defending. Aaron pass goes all the way through to the corner. Oh, that thing was bounced out in front. A guy chipped it in. 1-0.
Sloppy.
All right, we got Worley and Anderson on D. Jelmo, Donahue. Karich forwards. Shot by Bay, comes out front. There's Donahue. And knock it back out to mid-ice. Got chip it in, you gotta get back on side. Nice stick by Grant. Donahue picked up a loose puck. That's intercepted by Cretin. Shot. Bade got a piece of that. Goes wide. There's Grant trying to dig it out of the corner. Donahue. Grant pushes it over. And do a stretch pass to Donahue. That was picked off. Drake takes his guy out. Leaves a puck for Grant. Grant off the boards. That was, didn't get out. Drake leaves it for Worley. Worley off the glass. There's Benar, AJ. Pass out front goes through everybody all the way out to the point. Pass, Grant intercepted that. Tried to hit Buddy. No. I think that was offsides. All right, Button's out there. Kalmus centering. Gilling far side. Oh, not Kalmus. That was the other Gilling out there centering. Okay, Gilling, and Kalmus on this line, along with Susie and Tracy. There's Caleb. Caleb over to Button. Button on low. Cretin right back out with the puck. Oh, he almost tipped on net there. Bade had to make the play. Comes out front, the guy unintended, and another goal for Cretin. Is that Charlton? Or one of those things. Ken, do you know which one's that Nate Charlton? All right. Next, we got Dapper, Kalmus, Hambrick. Rogers over to Harrison. Back to Rogers. Rogers. Falmus tips it deep. Ambrecht giving chase. Cretin cleanly out of their zone. Nice play by the D. Off the glass and out. There's Dapper hustling after it. There's a dive to get the puck. Pass out front. Shot went wide. Cretin guy double teamed in the corner. Rogers, his skates, goes back to the corner. Falmus. Oh, that one went a little too far. Oh, we just can't get out of our zone here right now. That was off a skate, goes behind the net. Rogers fires it down the ice. We needed that little break. Just can't get it out. It's a forechecking so hard, aren't they? I wonder why they got two outlets like this.
I don't know. Moving away.
I don't know. Maybe, huh? All right, Donahue, Carrots, Jelmo back out there as forwards. Shot in his feet of Drake. Comes out front, and somehow that thing trickled in. All right, we're getting sloppy in our end down here. 3-0. Donahue straight back to Anderson. Anderson to Sullivan. Sullivan throws it down deep. Sullivan coming in pitching, keeping the puck down low. Cretin breaks out anyway. Shot saved by Babe. Rock comes all the way out of the zone. Icing on Farmington. All right, defense, we got Worley out there along with Tracy. Worley buzzes it out, tipped out. Carriage, Jelmo giving chase. Pass out front off Donahue. Jelmo. Donahue. Oh. Donahue still trying to dig it out. There's Grant in there now. Shot blocked by Drake. Bears just dumps it down. A bit too much for Grant. Buddy. Tracy finds the puck in the corner, chips it back around the other side. Nobody over there though. Puck blocked by Tracy, deflected over the net. There's Bernard over to Grant. Puck comes over to Caleb. Caleb hit AJ out. And has Buddy out in the middle. Buddy loves it down to himself. Buddy still trying to dig it out of the corner. Comes all the way out to Rogers. That's scooted by Rogers. AJ coming back to help out. Takes the guy out. There's Rogers. Over to Susie. Back to Rogers. Rogers, he tried to hit somebody. Ended up being a nice throw. Shot wide. Got Gilling button out there. Shot. Save. There's Rogers. Rogers off the glass, trying to hit Gilling. Try to glove it down off his glove. Shot just missed the far corner. Chip back. Gilling. Another Gilling knocks it out. Kind of interfered with, but he gets through the guy. These are for Teagan. Teagan didn't take a shot. Got to take that shot. Yes. That's all kinds of stuff there. Back in. Button digging down there. Who else is down there? Gilling. Over to Susie. Susie over to Drake. Drake intercepted that pass. Pivots. Kicks it along to Teagan. Teagan kicks it out of the zone. Got a change coming up here. Boys are changing. Kalmus out there. Dapper out there now. Pass out front, intercepted by Gilling. Gilling chips up the Dapper a little bit too much. Noise. Gonna finish that line change. It's Kalmus. Kalmus try to hit Dapper. Got a little piece of that. Fine. Kalmus. Back in and on the Dapper. Hambrick. Hambrick back to the point. Just scoots away from Sullivan. And we're off, but Joe's, all right, they're going to call it. I don't think Joe knew it was offsides. All right, we got 9.5 minutes, first half. Crowd goes back to Harrison. Harrison's going to fight her down low. After trying to keep the rule line, now it pops out. Gonna feed Sullivan. Nice play by Harrison. Kalmus trying to push him off the puck. Pass out front, nobody. Kalmus trying to chip it over. Now they finally get it out. It's back to Harrison. Harrison. Mid-ice. Nice check by Harrison. Carriage, Donahue, Jelmo back out there, next line. Jelmo keeps it in. Over to Donahue. Donahue tried to flip it over to Carriage. Pops out to the corner, Worley. Puck is sitting on the corner, nobody can find it. Back to the point. throw it far side. That's intercepted by Parrish. Parrish just flips it out to center ice. A couple guys changing here. Wings. Grant out there now. Along with Benar. Donahue finds a loose puck at the blue line. Does a toe drag around the guy, doesn't get through him. It's going to be an icing on Cretin. All right, got Buddy out there. Grant, Benar. Defense. It's back to Rogers. Rogers in the fire one off. Save. He's on their side over there. Oh, try to get a shot off. All right. Go to AJ. AJ, that was blocked by, didn't get through. Another shot. A little flurry here. Grant leaves it for Worley. Worley. Mason just dumps it down deep again. He didn't gain the red line, so that's the ice. All right, 2 shots there. All right, new defense pair. We got Anderson and Tracy out there. Buddy. Over to AJ. AJ trying to chip it out. Shot. Trying to hit the far side. That hit Caleb's stick. Shot. Another block by Caleb. Tracy gonna try to get out, not quite out. Hip check. Grant. Shot saved by Bade. Rebound out front. Someone's trying to get a hold of here. Here comes Grant. Grant off the glass. Drake almost had a little breakaway there. All right, Drake back into the play. A little scuffle behind the play here. They let it go, though. All right, 5.5 minutes. Back to Susie. Susie far ice. They got picked off at center. We got Button and both Gillings out there in forwards right now. Susie, Harrison on defense. It's Gilling, taken away by Harrison. Harrison trying to flip it up to Gilling, a little bit too far. It's going to go right on net, though, for a whistle. Tanner draws a straight back to Harrison. Harrison behind the net. Pass out front. Harrison's going to fire it. That would hit Gilling, though. Yeah, they're offsides. Right wing was offsides for Cretin over here. Back to Harrison. Harrison trying to hit Gilling too much. Nice play by Susie. back to the point. Shot deflected wide. Try to zoom in, see if that works better. Shot, save, Bade. Susie gets thrown to the ground. Nice stick by Harrison, I think that was. It's Kalmus. Kalmus, Hambrick. And Dapper out there now. Kalmus. Almost got a bit of time here, trying to find somebody. He's going to throw it down in the far zone. Saved by Bade, goes behind the net. Rogers defending. Now here's Sullivan. Sullivan. We got a wrestling match in the corner here. Sullivan's still tied up to the guy after that check. Nice shot by Jelmo. Tried to hit Worley coming down the slot. That just failed to connect. Hambrick just chips it out to himself. Got Dapper. Oh, I didn't see Dapper coming down the middle.
That's good.
Nice stick. And Worley to pick his stick up. Goes all the way down. There's Drake on it. Anderson flipping around to Donahue. He didn't see it coming behind him. Got a nice play by Worley. Over to Donahue. Got Carrots with him. Jelmo trailing. Jelmo, Donahue trying to dig it out behind the net. Donahue comes out with it. Donahue looking to pass to somebody. Gets knocked out. Jelmo comes out to the middle. Carrots. All right, Cretin finally out of their zone. Shot blocked by Worley. Worley flips it up to Donahue. Donahue tried to sidestep. Went down. Cretin regrouping behind the net. Donahue on him. Got Grant out there. Venar out there. All right, Donahue going out to finish that line. And Buddy. Shot deflected wide by Susie. AJ takes the guy out. Puck up out to Susie. Susie got a little room. He's going to carry it in. Nice play. Put it down deep. Pass. I just missed Grant out front. And that puck is chipped out of the zone over to Susie. Susie, tough in our stick. There's Buddy. Buddy's got Grant with him because nope, try to get the Grant. There comes Cretin 2-on-1. Little Aaron pass. Oh, deflected in. All right, just 15 seconds left, first half. Boys aren't playing too bad. This is Cretin, one of the top teams in the state, of course. A lot of D1 commits out here. Rogers on defense along with Harrison. Gilling, Button. Forward line. Dump it down deep, and that's going to about do it for the first half. 4-0 Cretin.
And one more thing.
Oh, do it. All right, here we go. Second half. 4-0 against a assume top Cretin team. Boys are doing good. Just got to get out of our zone and catch some passes, make some passes. All right, we're switching things up a little bit here. We got Gillings back out there with Donahue. Defense pair is Rogers and Drake Anderson. They're waiting a little bit here. The ice is wet. They're going to go ahead and go, though.
Is that what they're doing?
I think,
yeah. Here we go.
It's wet. Yeah, I know. See, it's puck is getting stuck already. That affected that Rogers already. Yeah, they got too much water down here. All right, finally pushing it out. Drake shovels it in the zone. Donahue. Gilling along the boards, picks it up. There, Gilling coming to help out. Moves the puck at the blue line. Comes a breakaway for Cretin. Shot and a goal. That's the same micro team that we played.
Yeah.
Play next.
We play next.
Yeah, they lost.
They lost?
5-0. This was the score of their game, too. So, because I've been scored on your knees, get right. All right, new set of defense. We got Worley and Tracy out there now. First line still out there. Billings and Donahue. Comes back to Worley. Worley off the glass, out to Donahue. Shot blocked by Tracy.
Jeez. That puck.
Yeah, it's sticking, isn't it?
Oh, man.
Yeah, puck's still sticking on the boys out there. Too much water from the Zamboni guy. Oh, see, another guy we overskated the puck. He looked up and puck was stuck on the ice. Yeah, good. We should just take like a 5-minute break here. All right, Worley pinched him off.
Here we go.
There's Gilling. Gilling. Teagan. Oh. Something was going on behind the play. Did you see it?
I missed it.
Yeah.
He looked like he called the penalty.
Yeah, Cretin 74's got a penalty. Behind the play, I don't know, he must have took our guy out. All right, next line out. I'm trying to figure it out here. We got a power play. We got Gilmo going to center Grant. And Gilling. We got Harrison. And Carriage coming out. All right, it's an interesting group here. Evans flipped all the way back out of the zone. There's Harrison. This play by Grant. All right, we're in a power play. We need to get control here. There's Grant hustling after. All right, Gilling. Trying to find something here. Harrison back to Gilling. All right, this guy's wreaking havoc. We can't get going here. Tipped over to Gelmo. Gelmo chips to the line. All right, we gotta get out of our zone cleaners. Carriage. Tipped over to Grant. Grant's got Gilling with him. Shot just over the net by Tanner. That comes back to Rogers on D now. Donahue out there. All right, we still got 50 seconds left for our power play. Over to Rogers. Rogers sidesteps one guy. Over to Benar. Back to him. Missed him. Behind him. There's Gilling. Gilling leaves it for Drake. There's AJ. Up to Anderson. Anderson over to Rogers. Rogers over to Donahue. Back to Rogers. Shoot the puck. There we go. Gillian almost got a piece of that.
That was a good play.
It was a good play. Wish he could have tipped that. He almost got it.
Yep.
Right in front
Good
there.
screen.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, we got 16 seconds. Our power play still. Donahue. Gerard goes back to Benar. Benar over to Anderson. Anderson. Back to Benar. Anderson. Anderson's going to fire one. Hit the skate of the defender. Right back to Drake again. Drake over to Rogers. Rogers over to Donahue. Gilling. That comes all the way out of the zone. Bounced kind of weird along the boards. All right, Cretin's back at full strength. Gilling finds a loose puck. Oh, just missed by Benar. Bumped off by Sullivan. Shot, missed the net. Sullivan knocking everything out there that stands in the corner. Bumps him off the puck. AJ dumps it down deep, going for a change. Sullivan, Kalmus, Donahue. Donahue trying to dig it out, gets knocked down though. There's Susie. Susie leaves it back, hit the net. Comes out, Kalmus intercepted that pass. Got more stuff going on behind the net here. Got a cross check on Susie, it looks like. Interference with it?
Maybe.
I don't know. Let's see.
What do you call it? Cross check, right? I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
I heard it.
I did too. I saw the tail end of it. All right, let's see what Cretin's got for their power play. There's Kalmus. Worley's out there on penalty kill. Harrison and Karich. Shot, save. We got Berriman in there now. We got to tell you that. We got Matt Berriman switch. Comes back to the point. They feed the other side. Oh, that fell off the Cretin stick. To regroup. All right, boys, doing a nice job keeping the box here, keeping them outside. Pass out front. Worley knocked his guy down. Nice play by Harrison to get it out. All right, we're doing a line change here. All right, everyone's off. New line coming out. Got Hambrick, Dapper, Tracy, and Rogers out there now. Just under a minute in the penalty. Nice play by Hambrick. Knocks that puck away. Oh, there we go. Here comes Hambrick. Guy lost the puck. He's got Dapper coming down the slot. Hit the brakes. All right. And here comes Cretin. 30 seconds in the power play. Tracy, nice job by Tracy in the corner. Tracy again, trying to knock him off the puck. Comes all the way over to Rogers. Can't see what's going on. Battle in the corner. We got Rogers down there. Comes out to Cretin. Guy out front. Nice stick by Hambrick. All right, penalty's got 2 seconds. All right, Farmington back at full strength. That was off Hambrick's skate. Here Jelmo finds a loose puck. Jelmo hits Dapper. deflected by Jelmo right out front. Nice play by, who's that, Drake out there? Pass out front. Shot off the side of the net. Drake trying to push his guy over. Pushes him free, actually. Sullivan. Nice play by Sullivan. Oh, got a 4-on-1 if he could have got by one guy there. Right back the other way is Cretin. Sullivan over to Drake. Drake. Shot blocked by Drake. Rebound, the guy missed. Jelmo getting in there. Broke the play up. Here comes Drake now. Drake, Sullivan, Grant. Grant gonna throw it down low. Donahue's on it. Nice save by Berriman. Goes over to Grant. And his feet. Sullivan took that guy out, head down. Nice play by Donahue to pick the puck. Donahue down low. It's a little interference, but they're not going to call it. Worley flips one towards the net, and the goalie is going to save. All right, offensive face off. Let's get control here. Oh, who broke the stick? Did you see that?
Say again.
Who broke the stick?
Oh, I missed it. I don't know.
They're just two half.
Oh, I missed it.
Wasn't a Worley or a call.
Thank God.
All right, draw comes back to Worley. Bouncing puck. There's Harrison defending. No, pass goes right through a shot saved by Berriman. Harrison tries to get it out, not hard enough. Harrison, AJ double teaming the guy in the corner. He still comes out with a puck though. Here's AJ. All right, nice stick by AJ. AJ trying to flip it in. Now he flips it in. Right on net. Harrison keeps it in the blue line.
Go get it, Orange. Go get it.
Oh, just flips over Justin's stick. Kalmus coming back to help out. There's Worley. Worley to his partner. That's off a skate. Deflected right on net. Yeah, we got 12 and a half minutes, second half. All right, Button's out there. Kalmus. Kirich, forwards. Here comes Cretin. Shot, save, Berriman. It's Kalmus. Kalmus trying to cut through the middle, ran into too much traffic. Cretin right back the other way. Tracy gets a stick on it over the corner. Tracy staples his guy along the boards. He's Dapper now. Dapper over to Button. Button clears it out of the zone. Dapper dumps it down low. No, he's going to play it. There's Rogers. Rogers finds Habrick breaking down the middle. Ran into three guys. Pass out front off the skate. Nice play by Habrick to knock it out. Jelmo trying to get it out. Pass over to Jelmo. They're trying to dig it out. Dapper comes in to help out. There's Anderson. Oh, we got another penalty here. We got a cross check. I mean, slash on someone here. Cretin. All right, power play for Tigers here. See if we can get one on the board. All right, we got a power play unit. Who we got out here? Got Carriage gonna center. No, Donahue's gonna center Carriage and Vinar. Anderson and Rogers on D. Cretin comes to draw. They're just gonna fight her down the ice. It's gonna go right on net. Berriman's gonna play it off the glass. There's Rogers leaving it for Donahue. Donahue trying to skate up the ice, gets the puck knocked off along the boards. Comes all the way out to Rogers. Donahue. Oh. A stick by Rogers. Back to the point. Bernard trying to poke it out. He does. And they're offsides. They got a touch up. All right. All right. Rogers going to sit back and kill some time here. Get it over to Donahue. Donahue gets pushed out along the board. There's a check behind. What they call it, a cross check?
Well, I think it was behind.
It was behind for sure, yeah. It's one of those when you guys pivot.
Yeah, right.
It's like they're in the motion. Without sidestepping.
That's right.
on the
It's a tough,
Yeah.
dangerous though.
Yep, for sure. All right, we got a 5-on-3 here for about a minute. And we got Gilling, Grant, Jelmo out there. Gilling playing D along with Harrison. There's Gilling. Over to Justin. Use it for Jelmo. Jelmo back to Harrison one time. Nice shot, nice play. It sounded like it was tough too, didn't it? Still were
Something
yeah. Weird. All right, straight back. Harrison. Gilling finds Jelmo. Jelmo's going to leave it for Harrison. Harrison shot just over the top of the net. Over to Jelmo. Leaves it for Harrison. Here we go. Nice pass by Gilling over to Harrison. Harrison with a goal. That is our first goal of the weekend. 5-on-3. We're great 5-on-3. All right. Let the time run. All right, there's still one guy in the box here. I don't know why the clock. Where's the clock running?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Why is the clock running, guys? Anybody know? That's 15 seconds. All right, Harrison with a goal from Gilling and Jelmo. First Farmington goal of the year. There's AJ. Anderson, Rogers on D. Rogers, the long stick, gonna push him wide. Donahue comes, takes the guy out. All right, we got 8 minutes left. There's AJ over to Carriage. Oh, there's another call. It's definitely checking from behind on Donahue. That one he could have stopped. That was dangerous. Yeah. All right, Donahue got checked from behind. Now he checks someone from behind. Yeah, that was dangerous. All right, back on the penalty kill. Penalty killers are Sullivan, Worley, and Button. Can't quite see the numbers yet. Pass shot never got through. That was cleared all the way down by Button. Kalmus is the other penalty killer out there, number 17. Cretin's going to work it around, top of the circle here. Nice pass, look at the corner, nobody there, bounces over his stick. Almas had a little time there. Button chips it out though. Line change here. We got Hambrecht out there. Hambrecht intercepted that pass. Who else is out there? Dapper also out there now. Penalty killer. Worley, Sullivan still on D. They couldn't on that last one. That came out too quick. Goalie. Sully takes his guy out. Worley giving chase. Sully takes another guy out. Pass out front. I think that hit Berryman. Kicked that out front. Here comes Dapper. Dapper's got Hambrecht with him. He's going to just chip it down low. Sidestep the check. Tracy right back in the zone. Tracy's out there with Susie now. Delmo intercepted the pass. Up there with Dapper. It's 5-on-5. So all right, here's Adam giving chase. I think he got a piece of that. There's Susie. Caleb clears the zone. Delmo gets a piece of that. There's Gilling. Another Gilling now. Pass out front. Nobody there. There's Teagan. Over to Gelmo. No, not out. Pass goes all the way through. There's Teagan. There's Susie now. Comes out to the zone. Nice save by Barra, man. Another save. Oh, somehow that went in. How'd that get in? I thought it went over. Yeah.
I don't know how that went in.
Oh.
That was a goofy one.
Yeah, I thought it like chipped
They're still
over.
running like that.
Huh. All right, we're just under 4 minutes now. The icing on Farmington. We got Harrison and Anderson on D now. Forwards, Grant. Carriage, Benar. There's Harrison. Shot. I don't think Berryman even saw that one. He didn't see that at all, did he? No. All right, 3 minutes. Got Grant, Carriage. Here's AJ. AJ trying to wheel around. Pass out front. Here's Rogers. Rogers chipped it down low. Grant giving chase. All right. Carriage deflected that one out of play. All right, clock is running. It's going quick now. Must be the second half is just running time or what?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember that yesterday. Could have been, but I don't remember it.
Maybe it's a goal thing, but we were within 5.
Yeah. It was 4. It's 5-1.
5 to 1.
Right?
Yeah, I kept going the clock at that point.
Yeah.
There's Rogers. Rogers over to Calamus. Calamus trying to chip it out. Whirly. Calamus takes this guy out. Pass comes all the way across. Pass out front. These fucks are just finding a way in. Not. Guy totally missed the shot, but somehow it deflected in. Guy totally missed that one. Flopper. All right, Button out there. All right, we got 35 seconds. Button over to Tracy. Over to Calamus. Pass was deflected. Calamus trying to chip it out, not out. Hit a body on the way in. Here's Susie. Susie. All right, that's the game. That was a good game until the last few minutes. Next game is 6 o'clock tonight against St. Michael, Albertville.